YouTubers. Well, it's been a great day on the rig for me, on sideband that is. I've already uploaded a video when I got talking to a guy called Andy. He was in Shropshire, I think. You'll have seen that already. I was on Wendover Hills. He was, I think, Shropshire, overlooking Wales. It's a good hike. Pleased for that contact. Thanks for that, Andy, if you're watching this. When I first went out, I didn't get this on video. I put a call out on the sideband. I got talking to a guy called Jeff. And Jeff, if you're watching this, hi mate, cheers for the chat. It's nice to hear someone out there. I may well text you regarding what we were talking about. I then got out again, and I ended up Ivanhoe Beacon. Got talking to Mark, I think it was. Now Mark's video is going to be part of this video. I'm going to sort of put the two videos together. Mark, I think I had my phone a little bit too near the rig, so it don't do your audio any justice, but trust me, that rig of yours sounds spot on. Nice. So yeah, let's hope there's more days like this to come. Once I got finished speaking with Mark, I'm sure his name's Mark, sorry if that weren't your name, but I got talking to another guy just as me and Mark said 73s, and I heard this noise, very very low in signal, and there was a bleep, and I thought, is it someone trying to get through, someone prattling about or whatever? Well, it turned out to be a guy called Tim. Now Tim at first was inaudible. I got the first sort of hello and then beep. Well, I started to think, hang on, the Superstar 6900 I've got, the inbuilt output protection which is built into the rig, if the SWR is over a certain level, the rig makes that horrible bleep and stops transmitting, and I thought it was that with this Tim fella. Hi Tim, if you're watching this, by the way. Well, after a load of messing about, I asked Tim to go to different bands, try different things. Eventually, I got out of him that the rig was not saying, I don't know, high SWR. It was coming up low volt or something. So I started asking Tim all sorts of questions about what power supply he was using, and then come up with the basics. Tim, when you're transmitting, are the lights on your rig going dim? And he basically said yes. So I asked him to reduce power. Although it dropped his signal even further down into the noise, it was zero signal. I could hear him on a quiet Radio 5. Once we got chatting, Tim told me he was sat in the car. So I said, Tim, start your engine up and try again. As soon as he started his engine up, he was able to up the power. So Tim's rig was starving for volts, which is something that most of you already know about. But long and short of it is, if you're keying up and the lights on your rig are going dim, particularly on SSB this applies to, either your power supply is not up to it, or you're wired into the fags like a socket on your car, and the cables beyond are quite thin, you're getting power drop. So if ever that happens, fire your car up. If you're on a power supply, check your power leads, make sure they're nice and thick, and that your power supply is up to the job. Now what you can do, if you're in doubt, if you've got a voltmeter, put it across the output of your power supply. It should be reading, I don't know, 13.8 volts ish. When you key up, if it sort of drops right down, you know your power supply is not man enough. So anyway, the next bit will be me and, I think it was Mark or Dave. Oops, sorry, got head like I said today, but it's been a real good weekend. Hope you lot all had a good weekend as well. The next bit is of me and him chatting on his new rig, which was a type of Superstar. So I hope you enjoy the video, guys. As usual, hit like if you like the video, make a comment if you've got a comment. If you haven't already subscribed, rather than just wasting 5 minutes of your life, hit subscribe. There's loads of other videos on all sorts of topics to do with CB radio, predominantly amateur radio, BMR. Alright, I'm out of here. Cheers for watching, guys. Right, hi YouTubers. I'm just chatting to a guy called Mark. His call sign is, hold on, let me just have a look, 26 Hotel Bravo 949, and he's just trying out a new rig. We happen to bump into each other down on mid-block. I'm just doing like, going to do a little bit of video for him so he can see what his rig sounds like, so he's yet to hear it. Right, here goes. Right, Hotel Bravo 949, this is Charlie Tango 318. Right, we're recording now, Mark, over.
Yeah, I've got you, Charlie Tango 318. I'm currently based in St Neots. Whereabouts are you, please?
Right, okay, my rough location, I'd never sort of pinpoint myself, you know, old habits die hard, but I'm on the Chiltern Hills, mate, if that helps.
Oh, understood, yeah, I've recently been over there myself and done some DXing with a friend. We put an Anton 99 up on the back of my friend's Land Rover.
Oh, nice one, nice one. Well, I've been up here, oh, going back since the 80s, and I always said, oh, I'll get an aerial and a beam and, you know, and all that, and do an overnight. I never did it, and the old Megawatt 4000 on the roof seems to be doing alright, so hence here I am, just using the mag mount on top of the car over.
Yeah, I'm certainly having no difficulty hearing you at my end. I'd be interested to know how much difference it does make if you do put a bigger aerial up, but it's certainly clear enough here.
Okay, mate, right, well, if you want to adjust your tone on that mic for the sake of the video, you can sort of slide it up, down or whatever, just say what you're doing, and we'll go from there, mate.
Yeah, I'm currently using the tone that's set at about, say it's not 1 to 10, it'll be about number 3 at present. I'll turn it right down to the bottom now, so that's as low as the tone goes. I'll give a little talk like that, and I'll bring it up to about halfway now, so that's somewhere about halfway on the tone. I'm hoping it's changed something, and I'll do a little bit more talking before I bring it all the way up to the top now. That's the highest tone I have. It won't go any higher now.
Yeah, okay, Mark. Well, to my ears personally, it sounded better with it near enough right at the bottom, but either way, you are a Radio 5. Did you say it was an static, that mic?
Yes, it is an static T-drop mic. I must admit I prefer the minute man, the D104, but I've sold that to a friend of mine and kind of regret it now.
Well, to me, that sounds pretty good. It does sound pretty good. I don't really know anybody in your neck of the woods on radio, but I did live in Bedford for a time, and I don't know if our paths have ever crossed. But if you've been off air for 10 years, then possibly not, mate, over.
Yeah, understood. It's probably about 2004 I came off the air. It was usually about 1997 to 2004.
Okay, mate. I'll tell you what, as you were stronger where we originally spoke, go back there. We'll just have a brief conversation and then come back. That way you'll better hear yourself a little bit better, okay? So we just go where we was, and then we'll QSY back down here, okay?
Yeah, I'll be moving there now.
Oh, it's bloody noisy.
26 Hotel Bravo 949, calling 26 Charlie Tango 318 receiving.
Yeah, 318 receiving, no problem at all. And you're sort of peaking quite well, though sod's law, this frequency is very noisy now. But yeah, just waffle on a bit, Mark, and then, you know, you can get a good idea what you like.
Yeah, I'll give you a minute talking. It's a shame that the frequency is so busy. It's a great opportunity to hear myself coming back down the radio. Not everyone that has it in mind to do a YouTube video like yourself.
Yeah, that is noisy up there. Alright, go back where we was, Mark, okay? And then I'll just sort of end the video there, I think.
Yeah, I'm going back now. 26 Hotel Bravo 949, calling 26 Charlie Tango 318.
Yeah, 318, right back at you there, Mark. I've got all that. Right, I'm just going to dekey a minute, just sort of end the video and tell me subscribers where I am and all the rest of it, and I'll be straight back, okay?
Okay, thanks, Steve. I'll see you shortly.
Okay, before I do go, I'm not sure if it's worth calling out to see if there's anyone else wants to join us. Anyone else interested in joining in? This is 26 Charlie Tango 318 Chiltern Hills, over. No, nothing heard. Well, there you go, YouTube. There's 2 videos in the same day. Just turn that rubbish down. Mark's just checking out a new rig, which is a Superstar 158 EDX. Not familiar with that one, but Mark, if you're watching this, rig sounds spot on, mate. Sounds absolutely spot on. Right, thanks for watching, everyone, and look out for the next video. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe and all the rest of it. Catch you soon, guys.